Hi guys, and welcome to a new video on Sonal's Life. So last week, or whenever I posted, I had a look at the final part of Suzuki-gun's history, and we really seem to be getting into New Japan 2023. Now, I've not reviewed it because I was a bit late, but you can see what I thought of the huge Wrestle Kingdom in Yokohama show with New Japan and Noah in the links, because I am now in a new podcast called Wrestle In with 3 other amazing New Japan content creators. So watch it there. But like I said, we are firmly in 2023 now, and like every year, except like a few where we've had Fantastica Mania first, I think, we are currently in the New Japan New Beginning tour. Now, I have missed a few of the shows in terms of for this preview. We had Shingo beat Okani in a very bizarre MMA style King of Pro Wrestling match. However, we now get to the juicy parts. We have 3 big shows, so I can't remember where they are, but they're going to have some big title matches, some special matches, and obviously that stipulation match. So yeah, let's get started. Let's quickly go into it. So I think the first major show is on January the 4th was Wrestle Kingdom. February the 4th. Now, we'll start with the big title match during that show. So we have the IWGP Junior Tag titles are on the line, and we have the Empires, so Catch 22, so Francesco Akira and TJP, versus just 4 guys, I almost said Suzuki-gun, just 4 guys, Doki and Kanemaru. So obviously in Super Junior Tag League, Doki shocked the world and made me the happiest person alive when he won the main event and pinned the champions. Similarly, at New Year's Dash, Doki, I think, pinned Francesco Akira again. So this is where this title match has happened. Now, oddly enough, we don't know much about what 4 guys is about. Just 4 guys, sorry. I assume they're heels, so the crowd, I assume, is firmly going to be behind Catch 22, who have proved to be a very big crowd favourite amongst the Japanese fans. And me, like I said, a team that have revitalised the junior tag division. And what is going to be great is there's so much diversity within these 2 teams. So we've got the veterans on both teams, so TJP and Kanemaru. Years of experience, a very mat-based submission style of wrestling, amazingly able to adapt to their opponents. Then you have the bit more of the unpredictability with the 2 younger ones. So we've got Francesco Akira and Doki. Both very unpredictable in their style, very high-flying, but also very precise. And that's what's going to make this match special. That along with the tandem offense. So Catch 22, I think generally the Empire, when they work with Francesco Akira, has some amazing offense. It's simple as whenever Akira gets onto someone's shoulders and he asks people to take pictures. Similarly with Doki and Kanemaru, as much as I've loved Kanemaru in the past with Desperado, this team with Doki feels new, and I feel like they're going to show off what they can do combined. Now, as much as I love just 4 guys, because they are from Suzuki-gun, and as much as I love Doki and Kanemaru, I need TJP and Akira to win this. They have done so much. I think, what are they, 4th defense? And they have done phenomenally. And I think they need to continue this reign to cement how good the junior tag division is. And especially ahead of the huge announcement of this big junior exhibition show coming up, I think in March. It would be great to have Akira and TJP at the top of that. We then have 2 special singles matches. So I'm just saying this because I've not checked the order. But first we have Will Ospreay versus Taichi. So 2 amazing wrestlers. After his loss at Wrestle Kingdom, Ospreay was basically like, I give myself a year. And he was not in the best of moods after getting beaten by Kenny, and took it out on our Holy Emperor and the newest member of Just 4 Guys, Taichi. Now this match is going to be very interesting because on the surface they've had similar careers. They started as juniors and moved up to heavyweight. However, it couldn't be much more different. Taichi has always been the underdog, one of the black sheep. His career has been very up and down. He was hated for so long. In fact, the phrase anyone but Taichi was a big thing when I started watching New Japan. Whereas Ospreay came to New Japan, was a star of the junior division, went up to heavyweight, was a star of the heavyweight. And I think this is going to be vital to see what happens going forward. Now, Ospreay's got a lot more to lose. Taichi has never really been at the top of the company. So a win against Ospreay will be huge. However, a loss for Ospreay against Taichi might just cement that 2023 is not going his year and he might need a new start. It's going to be a phenomenal match, like hard hitting. There's going to be so much hatred between the guys. It's going to be great. And then we have from the very intense to the tranquilo. Now, Shota Umino said that he started wrestling because he loved Tetsuya Naito. And now I guess this is like a full circle match. After returning from his excursion, Naito didn't really give Shota any sort of like looking. He was like, it's just another young lion who's come back. But Shota wants to prove that he is one of the top guys in New Japan, or will be. After beating Bushi at Wrestle Kingdom in the 6-man tag match, it wasn't surprising that Shota decided, I'm going to get up a singles match with him. Now, the big thing here is, again, like Taichi versus Ospreay, Shota's got nothing to lose but everything to gain. He's returned, he's going against one of the top guys in New Japan. However, Naito is a different story. He is facing Keiji Muto next month, in whenever this video is posted, in his final ever New Japan match at the Tokyo Dome. Imagine having a loss to a returning young lion and then having to face Keiji Muto. I can say that Naito is probably going to get the win, but I think it's going to be the perfect moment for Shota, the turning point where we finally say, right, this guy is here to stay and he is a future champion. February the 5th is just exciting with 3 huge title matches. So we have the IWGP Heavyweight Tag titles, so the champions Bishamon, so Yoshihashi and Goto, facing the Mighty Don't Kneel TMDKs, Shane Haste and Mikey Nicholls. 2 amazing tag teams. So Bishamon won the titles at Wrestle Kingdom against FTR. The Mighty Don't Kneel, obviously new members, Zack Sabre Jr. and Fujita. They pinned the duo during a New Year's Dash show, and this is going to be a phenomenal match. They are 2 of probably the best teams in the world. Bishamon have years of experience as Chaos, and only now, I guess, has Yoshihashi and Goto showcased how good they are as a team. On the other hand, the Mighty Don't Kneel have been wrestling for so long. They technically have a lot more experience as a tag team, and that's what's going to make this match amazing. The styles are very unique and different. So the hard-hitting Goto and Mikey Nicholls. Remember, Mikey Nicholls used to be a member of Chaos. The heart of Yoshihashi and the unpredictability of Shane Haste. He is a big boy, but he is so light on his feet. As much as I love TMDK, I think they are phenomenal. It is only going to be the first defense of Bishamon, and to get the tag titles back into some sort of prestige, Bishamon are going to win this. We then have another TMDK member, so Zack Sabre Jr., the new frontman, is going to be defending his New Japan World Television title against Tomohiro Hiroshi. This is going to be a very stiff match. In the past, Ishii and Zack Sabre Jr. have had an amazing rivalry. They've fought over the Rev Pro title, they've just fought in tag matches, and it's going to be amazing. Remember, this is a 15-minute time limit match, so it's going to be fast. It's going to be up to each guy to dictate the pace of a match. If it's going to be a lot slower, it's going to work to Zack's advantage. If it is faster, it's going to work to Ishii's. Because remember, despite his big size, he's very agile. But as good as Ishii is and how much I love him and everybody loves him, again, like Bishamon, it is the first defense of a brand new title. To have Ishii dethrone Zack Sabre Jr. will totally get rid of the legitimacy. So yeah. Zack Sabre Jr. for the win. And you know what? I love our vegan soy boy, Hydra, future Prime Minister of the UK, Zack Sabre Jr. The final match on that night is the IWGP Junior Tag Team. Not the IWGP. The final match is the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. And it is Hiromu Takahashi, the champion, versus my favourite direct driver, former silver standard of professional wrestling, Yo. Now, Yo has had a very interesting year. The start was very rocky, he did well in the Best of Super Junior, but nothing seemed to happen. Similarly, he did amazing in Super Junior Tag League with Lio Rush, winning the whole tournament, but failing to capitalise at Wrestle Kingdom. So when he beat Hiromu Takahashi at New Year's Dash, I was like, yes, you go, Yo. These two have had amazing wars in the past, especially over the tag titles. And I think this match is going to be another phenomenal bout. 2 guys, 2 of the best wrestlers who have had very different histories. Similarly, Hiromu's never had the best experiences holding the title. He's had to relinquish twice because of injury. So I feel like this match against Joe, as good as it's going to be and as much as I wanted Joe to win, it is going to be a strong defense for Hiromu to cement that this reign hopefully should go better than the previous ones have. The big show, and I think the sort of finale of the New Beginning tour, is on February the 11th. And we start with a special singles match between Kenta and Hiroshi Tanahashi. We know the history between these two. Even as little, close as last year at Wrestle Kingdom 16, Kenta was put on the shelf after his vicious ladder match with Tanahashi. This match, there's no title implications, but I guess similarly to all of the special singles matches we've had, it could have title implications in the future, but really it is more for pride. These two are two of the best in the industry, two of the veterans, but two very different people. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of the universe, New Japan blood through and through. Kenta had a very interesting journey to New Japan. Noah, WWE, one of the best Japanese wrestlers in the world, but has a permanent chip on his shoulder because he's not really done what he expected and what everyone expected him to do in the company. This match is going to be brutal. You've seen the warm-up matches and you know that they have a pure hatred for each other. And it'll be interesting to see who wins. I think in the grand scheme of things that Kenta win should make more sense. But I'll never say no to Tanahashi winning a match. We then have, I guess, the most prominent match for me personally with the most implications. It is Jay White versus Hikuleo in the Loser Leaves Japan match. Now, I spoke about this a bit on my New Year's Dash review because it was a very big moment. Basically, after losing to Okada at Wrestle Kingdom, Jay suddenly decided that Hikuleo was the one to blame and had a beat down of him and said, right, we're going to have a singles match and whoever loses leaves Japan. Now, of course, that started the rumour mill. Oh, is Jay's contract meant to be up? Oh, WWE have expressed their intention of signing Hikuleo. And people are almost trying to predict who is going to win. I can't say if there's any politics behind the result of this match, so I'm going to go through my heart. I am the world's biggest Jay White fan. But also, similarly, I love Hikuleo. I've met him, he's one of the nicest people in the world. And also an amazing athlete with so much potential. So to lose either guys would seem almost impossible to me. The match itself is going to be fierce. We thought that Tanahashi and Kenta was going to be intense. This is going to be on another level because the hatred goes so much deeper than just mixed ideologies. Hikuleo betrayed Jay White, betrayed the Bullet Club to rejoin his brother Tamatonga. And it seemingly felt like since that happened, Jay has been on a slow downward spiral. I don't know how to predict this. Jay has been a lot more situated in America recently because of his personal life and things like that. So if, for example, the stipulation is loser leaves Japan and it is not New Japan as a whole, I see Jay losing. However, that is going to impact his career because as much as he might stay in America, New Japan is a Japanese promotion. Similarly with Hikuleo, if it's loser leaves New Japan, I would be so sad to see him leave and go to somewhere else. But let's go for prediction. I don't know, normally, and I told you this literally 2 seconds ago, that I want to go with my heart on the predictions and how it's going to go. But I don't know what these other companies are thinking. I don't know what the status of Hikuleo and Jay are in New Japan. But you know what, as much as I love Hikuleo, I am a Jay White fan through and through, and I'd hate to see him not in Japan, not in New Japan, so Jay White for the win. We then get to the final 2 title matches, I assume, of the night. So we have ELP facing Never champion Tamatonga for the Never Openweight title. Tamatonga finally got his singles Wrestle Kingdom moment after beating Carl Anderson at Wrestle Kingdom. Obviously, ELP was there to ruin that on New Year's Dash, taking hold of the title, getting disqualified, and basically staking his claim. Now, I would love Tamatonga to keep the title. So, right now, I'm telling you, that's my prediction. Tamatonga is going to retain. Again, I think the Never title also needs some sort of legitimacy going forward. However, I think if anyone could dethrone him and be the perfect epitome of what Never is, it's El Phantasmo. I still to this day don't know if he's a junior or a heavyweight. Obviously, he took part in the G1, but he's still very much, I think, size-wise, style-wise, a junior. But it's going to be a great match because for me, Tamatonga and ELP are 2 of the best athletes in New Japan. So whatever the result, and hopefully we don't see any ELP shenanigans and that he gives us a proper wrestling match, this could be an underdog and one that truly showcases the best of New Japan. Talking of the best of New Japan, are you seeing I'm trying to make these transitions smooth? The main eventy thing of the entire tour is Shingo Takagi facing IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada. These two have had so many Match of the Year candidates in the past, including their bout at Wrestle Kingdom 16. Now, oddly enough, Okada, despite creating the King of Pro Wrestling title, didn't want to do a champion versus champion, which makes me kind of sad. But what I love about this is Shingo, when he made the challenge at Wrestle Kingdom after Okada won against Jay, he didn't just say, oh, I deserve this because this, and this. He said, I have grown since you last faced me. Since you last beat me, I have grown and I want to show you that. And this match is going to be truly incredible. These two are the best in New Japan. They are strong, fast, agile. And with their characters and things, they are going to put on a clean match. However, the big elephant in the room, or the very handsome elephant in the room, is that Kaito Kiyomiya from Noah has challenged Okada for Keiji Muto's final show. What does this have to do with his IWGP match? Well, for the first time at Wrestle Kingdom in Yokohama, Wrestle Kingdom, the Noah show, we saw a very different side, a mad side, an unhinged side of Okada. Could this impact his match? Because remember, Shingo is one of the best. He sees a weakness in Okada, he sees Okada distracted and he will capitalize on that. However, with this big match with Kiyomiya set, I don't see Okada losing. But I really hope that even with this match in the future, that they focus on Shingo and Okada as the athletes that they are. So yeah, Okada to win that. Will my prediction be right? Probably not, but let's see. What I love about this New Beginning tour is there is so much variety. You have special singles matches, stipulation matches, title matches with some of the best wrestlers in the world. And I really think that this is New Japan's showcase of like, some of you haters have been down on us the past few years, but we are back and we are going to show up and show off. That's the right phrase, I think, with our shows. And it's really the perfect way to start 2023. So that is my video. That is my preview. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on social media at wrestling_chat. Which matches are you looking forward to? What predictions do you have? And what do you see as the future of New Japan this year? Like I said, let me know. Remember to hit like, share with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. I am so close to hitting 1,900 subscribers, which is crazy to me. So join me on my journey, and yeah, you can watch all of my fangirling everywhere. And like I said at the start of the video, I am part of a new podcast called Wrestling. Make sure you check us out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!